Hello everyone! Welcome to Resident Evil HD Remastered for the PlayStation 4. I'm finally doing a Let's Play. Okay? Finally doing one. I just don't... let's just get into the freaking game, okay? So, here's my history on Resident Evil. I've played and beaten the 1996 version, which was like freaking months ago. I actually finally got to play the actual original OG Resident Evil like months back on an emulator, and I managed to beat it on, I think, like the normal difficulty. Well,
Resident Evil.
it was pretty fucking bad. Like, the gameplay wise, it was actually really good. It was actually really, intense and all. But it was so bad with the voice acting and such that it was like comedy gold. So here are our game setup settings, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Always choose wide display. Controls should always be on original. If you play on alternate, you're a fucking retard, okay? You're a retard. You're a fucking retard, okay? A fucking okay, original is OG classic Resident Evil control layout, basically the tank controls. Alternate is basically for idiots who want to use the analog sticks, where you just automatically run with the analog sticks, but it's horrible because depending on where the camera is, you either have to hit right to go forward, up to go forward, left to go forward, or down to go forward. When it comes to original, it's just original tank controls. Up will always make your character move forward no matter what angle the camera is in, which is what I like more, because I'd rather have original controls for a game that's like fucking 20 years old, well, gonna be 21, than shitty modern day controls for a game that is literally a top down, well, it's not top down, but it's a fixed camera angle and fixed perspective, which I think they call it fixed perspective if I'm correct, which means that the cameras pan around different areas and such, and they load in, so yeah, I'd rather go for original. So yeah, fuck alternate, original, or die. And subtitles will be on for you guys. Now, I'm gonna say this, but let's finish this up, okay? So 1 is normal, 2 is easy, 3 is very easy. Number 2 is actually normal mode. Normal mode is actually hard. Very easy is actually easy mode, if you think about it, because over in Japan, normal mode is basically hard mode for a game, apparently. This was something that confused me when I played through Metal Gear Solid 2 back then on the PS2, is how normal mode, or how basically hard mode, is actually normal mode in America, or, well, actually no. So here's how it goes. In some American games, you have easy, normal, hard. Normal mode is basically just moderate. Over in Japan, hard mode is apparently normal mode over there. It is some stupid thing when it comes to their games or whatever. So I'm going to go on easy mode because I just want to experience the game, experience the story. I don't want to fucking get my ass ripped to shreds over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So, yeah, let's just start this. Approved. And I'm not playing as Chris, I'm gonna go Joe. Now, here's the difference. This is her original Resident Evil outfit. This is her Resident Evil 5 outfit. I'm gonna go with the standard, okay? Now, turning down the audio for me, I'm going to basically discuss my history with Resident Evil. Now, back then in the old childhood times of Terminator, way before this channel came up, and way before I had a PS4, way before PS4 was even a thing, and PS3 was even a thing, I had a PS2. I was, born in 97. That was like the same year Resident Evil Director's Cut came out. I got an N64, I think, by the time I was like 6, if I'm correct. I think I was around 6 or 7 by the time I got an N64. I think I was about, maybe I was like 7 or 8. I don't really remember. But I've never played any Resident Evil games. I never heard of any of the Resident Evil games. I never even knew what the hell Resident Evil is. Like, oh boy, what the hell is Resident Evil? I never fucking knew about what the Resident Evil games were. Then, as I grew up, I got a PS2 on my, I think it was like my 10th birthday. I think I got a PS2 back in 2007, which was like fucking 10 years ago. I'm now 20, by the way. Fuck. Terminator, you're getting old as fuck. But basically, I got a PS2. I think the first games I played was Call of Duty 3 on it, and probably my favorite game I've ever played, which on PS2, which was Bionicle Heroes. I'm gonna say it was Bionicle Heroes because I fucking love that game. Okay. Then I got into Metal Gear Solid 2, which I played. I never beat because I could never get past the fucking second level, so I didn't even know how to do it. I was like, oh, how are you supposed to do this bomb thing, this bomb defusing thing? Never beat it, just fucking rage quitted in the game. And I think the other game I played, it was but anyway, let's get back into Resident Evil. I finally actually started playing Resident Evil when 4 came out in 2005 for the PS2, even though I played it about 2 to 3 years after. Now, before that, I actually got to witness and experience Resident Evil 4 by a cousin of mine who had a PS2 himself, and he said, hey, you want to see this new game that I got? I was like, okay, cool. He's like a year or so.
Come on!
I think he was... No, I think that was when I was like, oh god, I don't remember how long that was, but I know that basically he was, I think he's a year older than me, but he basically had Resident Evil 4 on the PS2, and he popped the game in, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Third person. You know, he had guns, his inventory system, he had the freaking, you know, you had to conserve your ammo, you had these enemy guys that would, like, they were like parasites, they had like a parasite nearby, like in the anime Parasite the Maxim. If you've seen that, then you know that basically Resident Evil 4 and 5 basically made the Ganados, and I think they called them Moginis in Resident Evil 5. They based those enemy types off of the parasites from Parasite the Maximum. If you actually look at the parasites from Parasite the Maxim and Ganados from Resident Evil 4, when they're in their parasite mode, you start having this resemblance to that anime. You're like, oh, hey, shit, you fucking took some shit from this.
You don't want to go back out.
Then, after I played Resident Evil 4, around the time that I came and moved over to where now I live, I think it was like 13 or 14, I got a PS3. And I rented a game for Blockbuster. This was back when Blockbuster was still a huge rental place, like before they shut down, because Blockbuster was like the shit back then. Way before digital gaming was a huge thing on console, because nowadays everything is done on digital because you have, you know, advanced technology and all that kind of shit. The future, as everyone calls it. Well, I rented Resident Evil 5 on the PlayStation 3, played the living shit out of it, I loved it. I was like, oh boy, Jiminy Jillikers, I fucking love this. And I just played through it. I actually managed to beat the game. I beat the game, I think, on easy or normal. I forgot what difficulty I played it on. And I managed to get, I think, almost every single unlimited ammo gun or upgrade to the guns that led to the infinite ammo, which was pretty cool. And I played through that game so many times. I played it on co-op with a bunch of friends. I just had a blast playing that game, and I wish I could still play the game. And actually, I keep forgetting they have an HD remaster of that game along with 6 and 4, and I might actually in the future buy the HD remaster of Resident Evil 4 just to go back to my childhood for you guys and, you know, show you guys what I went through when I was, you know, fucking 10 or 11 years old when I first played that game. And I remember, you know, back way before I played Resident Evil 5, I actually bought Resident Evil 4 at a GameStop one time. It was like $4, and I bought like two other games. I bought, if I'm correct, the games that I bought were Resident Evil 4, Hunter the Reckoning Wayward. Yes, I'm actually a fan of White Wolf Studio, the game, the Hunter the Reckoning, which is actually set in the Vampire Masquerade universe, if you think about it. Which is set in the World of Darkness universe, which, you know, I actually should start playing the Vampire Masquerade games, but they don't have any console games, they're all PC. But Hunter the Reckoning was another game that I played, which I'll get in probably into like the next episode. And then I bought Devil May Cry 3, and those are the three games, the three first games I actually bought on PS2. And I played through Resident Evil 4 like fucking dozens of times, and then Resident Evil 6 comes out like back in 2012. Yeah, 2012. I didn't get to play that until
Let's report this to Wesker.
2015. Yeah, I didn't get to play that until 2015 when I actually bought it. When I bought it for PS3, because I just turned 18 and I was like, oh yeah, I want to spend my $20 on this game, so I bought Resident Evil 6, and I was like, oh boy. And I played through it. I liked it, but a lot of people talk shit about the game, and honestly, I actually enjoyed Resident Evil 6, I'm not gonna lie. I talk shit about the game sometimes, but probably my favorite storyline was Leon's, and then my second favorite was Jake's, and it'll always stand as Jake's being probably my second favorite. And then Ada's, I hated Chris's the most because it was just far more action. It was like more like Call of Duty. Jake's was kind of like resembled like Resident Evil 3 in a way, where you had this indestructible enemy hunting you down over and over and over until you actually beat him and kill him off later on at like the end of the game, like he did in Nemesis and Resident Evil 3. Well, I remember, if I'm correct, I think after I played Resident Evil 6, I actually bought Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and that was the first time I actually played a full-on, full-fledged classic Resident Evil game, and I kid you not, I fucking enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed that game so much. It was actually very fun, even though the voice acting was kind of, you know, meh. It was actually a very fun game, and I enjoyed it. And I wish I could play through the game, but they're probably never gonna make an HD remake of the game. I know that Capcom's making an HD remake of Resident Evil 2, but we're never gonna probably get a Nemesis remake until probably like 10-20 years or so.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm yelling. It's like 10:54 here, so it's nighttime and I'm tired. So, first order of business, well, let's continue our little history on Resident Evil. After I played 6, I actually went and bought Operation Raccoon City. And I kid you not, I actually still have that game, I'm not even joking. But I wanted to actually try that game out, and I'm not gonna lie, the game actually wasn't that bad to begin with. I didn't actually mind playing the game. Playing the storyline of the game is actually kind of not good, but playing like multiplayer now, multiplayer was actually not that bad, because you can play basically in multiplayer mode. They had it to where you fight against other woman drawing water. You fight against other enemies, like other live characters, like live people that are playing the game, and basically online you have, it's like a 4v4. You have the UCBC or BC, or whatever the fuck they call them, the Umbrella Security Task Force, or whatever the fuck they are, and then you had the survivors of Raccoon City: Jill, Claire, Ada, Leon, Carlos, and yeah, you actually, if I'm correct, you actually have to play as Carlos in that game. And you fought against one another. It was like a team deathmatch, and you actually got to use zombies against one another. I think you got to use zombies against one another, but it was actually not that bad of a little thing that he did, though it was kind of difficult, especially when people cheated. The storyline was meh, and I think the multiplayer was called Versus Mode. It was basically just a 4v4 versus. You just fought against one another. Get off of me! Yeah, get wrecked, fool. So, you guys brought live Nero. I mean, not Nero. That's my YouTube channel. Fuck, man. I keep fucking. Oh my god. Terminator, why are you talking over everything? We don't give a shit. Yeah, well, I don't give a shit. But this is a let's play. So basically what we're doing right now is we're going back to the dining room. I can talk about more of my Resident Evil history later on down the road. But right now what I'm doing here, I'm walking you guys through probably the first part of, you know, what happened in the video. Now, I do remember that, and by video I mean I previously recorded this video, and it was a 40-minute video. It was around 38 minutes. And I consider it 40 minutes because it's around that. And I did commentary and everything, and then I forget, are you fucking kidding me? I had no fucking commentary in it, because when I looked through my settings, my audio settings for my broadcasting on PS4, because PS4 can record gameplay, I fucking found out that, that that I disabled voiceover for video clips, and it pissed me off. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? 38 minutes wasted on a video that didn't even have commentary. And I swear, now I actually have it to where it's activated, so I don't even have to be in a party in order for me to speak. I can just be out of a party, playing the game by myself, and boom, there you go. You have a fucking game like this. So, we are heading over to the first area, and we need to get an arrowhead from this area right here. Oh god, I need to remember what... No, alright, this area, if I'm correct, takes you over to the upstairs hall of the dining room. And then over here, if you could just keep going over here. Oh god. No! No! Get off me! I should just kill him, but I'm actually afraid of him turning into a Crimson Head later on. You need to get this arrow. And then when you get the arrow, the golden arrow, you need to go into your inventory, examine it. Arrowhead looks like it can be removed. And then you remove the arrowhead, and it is made from paradox, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald, because it isn't worth jack shit when it comes to emerald. Like, you know how you have, well, actually, it is like emerald, but you don't get tons of money probably from it like you do with emerald, because emerald's pretty fucking expensive. Like sapphire and gold. Like sapphire and gold and such. So basically, fuck. Oh no, I really need to stop going on my phone for some fucking reason. I don't fucking know about shit about gyms. If you're like Terminator, why the fuck are you sounding like this? You sound fucking high as fuck. Well, I'm actually tired as hell. Okay, it's like fucking 11 o'clock, and I had a good day. I had 3 jobs to go to today. So, Yeah, I'm gonna be yawning a lot. Fuck. So now, what we're doing, we're gonna go over here. There's shotgun shells over here. I'm actually gonna be picking them up first. Oh, where are they? They're over here. I'm gonna be picking them up because once we get this book, we'll be getting our key, and then the key goes to the door, and if you actually look about it, so I think if I'm correct, it's the sword key, and the sword key is the first key that you get in the remake, and you use it to unlock all the sword doors. Now, if I'm correct, in this, the sword key, I think there's probably like one last hidden door or somewhere in the game that you need the sword key or something, because I think the last time I used the sword key, I couldn't discard it or dispose of it, even though I felt like I unlocked every single fucking door in the mansion. Yeah, like that. So this is the Book of Death. The Book of Death. Oh, the Book of Curses, not the Book of Death. So examine this. And there's a key. You remove it. You got the mansion key, and then this opens up to sweet little thing. So this is basically the puzzle right here to activate that coffin to cause it to collapse. The four masks. A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, a mask that sees no evil, a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. Yep. I remember finding all four of those like fucking candy. Though, I haven't played this game for I haven't played this game for months. So, sorry if I get my ass kicked. By the way, I usually am playing this with the audio drastically down for me on my headphones, because usually when I talk and I do commentary, I'd rather have nothing communicating over me, because then I can hear myself. I can hear if I'm speaking loud or if I need to lower my voice and all that. Because I'd rather talk than sit here and do shit. So this is the sword key, and if I'm correct, we go up here. Go up here, activate this, use the sword key. I believe the sword key also goes to a few other doors that we need to unlock later on. So the door right here on your right, this is, if I'm correct, this leads to Richard, which is also where the Yawn boss is, who is a giant fucking snake that can cause poison damage. Now, there is actually a way to save Richard in this version, unlike the version in 1996, the classic version, and I believe Director's Cut, you couldn't save him. But if you get to Serum in time, which I'll show you guys probably in a few other parts, but you need to unlock the doors first, because it'll be a lot easier if you have all the stuff before you actually unlock any of the doors. But basically what you need to do is you need to grab the serum in like, I think like less than 5 minutes if I'm correct. And you need to grab the serum and you need to get back to him, like just literally rush back to him and give him the antidote. If you give him the serum and he survives, he will later on save you from Yawn, and you can use his assault shotgun against Yawn, though I don't recommend wasting ammo on the assault shotgun, because it's just, why the fuck would you waste ammo on a gun that you just got? Okay, why the fuck would you waste ammo? Locked from the other side, are you fucking kidding me? So this door right here, if I'm correct, leads to an office. And I need a dog whistle. Taking that. A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mine is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he's out to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. So the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace. Sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling, which means only you can put this on his put this collar on him. Sorry if my fucking English is bad right now. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get hold of. Well, in exchange for your service, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us, John Tolman. Now, this canine, this dog that you need to, as soon as you possibly can, get to the balcony, call him, and actually kill him, grab the collar, and take the key out of the collar, because there's actually a fake key. Now, you use that fake key for the puzzle up in that area where you saw that corpse and that one zombie that bit me and all that. Yeah. When you walk into that door, but that corpse was just lying, there's a door with a bunch of green herbs, with like 2 green herbs. If you walk through that door, that's where the little puzzle with the knight, if I'm correct, that's where the knight is. The little knight puzzle. You place that fake key onto the little pillar thing, and you get like a shield or helmet key. And then that's like your second key that you get for the mansion. Ooh, I see you over there. Bullets. Now the other thing that we need is the lighter, which is right there, which is just shining right there, but we need to get to the safe room. Get to the safe room. I'm gonna kill, well, I'm gonna actually, fuck, I'm gonna possibly, fuck. No, I'm not gonna die. I do not want to die. So now, oh, I gotta pick up this. Oh yeah, so this is the special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. It kind of reminds, if you think about the Crimson Heads in the way that they're killed, it kind of reminds you of how to kill a vampire in a way. Like, we have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life, like a vampire in a way. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to seize a resurrection: incineration or destruction of the head. If you actually think about it, it's basically a fucking vampire in a way. Further methods are described. Blah 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 blah. There's a canteen with kerosene, which you use to ignite the the zombies when they're dead. There's the canteen right there, and then you actually need some fuel, and fuel is limited in this game. It is limited. So, don't need this. I do need this. Do need this. Combine. Combine, got 9 ink ribbons. I need to take this, which is a fuel canteen. I got 0, but I can refuel. There's still plenty of kerosene left. About half of the kerosene still remains, but your fuel canteen is already full. Now you can only light maybe 2 enemies with this, but you can go and refill, and then, if I'm correct, every save station or every safe zone in this game, either a safe room or a save station, you know, an area with a save and all that, or just a safe room in general. Well, actually just a safe room in general in this game will have these little blue canister things that you can go and refill your stuff on. Now I am going to save this here in video. I'll see you guys back in part 2 possibly. So I'm going to use an ink ribbon here. Oh no. Gonna use an ink ribbon. Save successful. And I will see you guys in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of Resident Evil HD Remastered. I'm going to try my best to get into doing the second part, third part, fourth part, and etc. But if I'm gone for like a week or so, that probably means that I probably just became lazy as fuck. And I'm not going to record. And if you see more of me and Adam just playing through a game on our channel, and you're like, where's Resident Evil? Don't panic. It'll be on its way whenever I can record a video, because these videos are long, and then I go and I put them on like Share Factory. Well, actually, I think I'm not going to put them on Share Factory, because fuck editing the videos. I'll just record them, and then they take like a fucking hour or so to upload, so, you know, I'll be probably sleeping by the time it's done uploading. And usually I just record whenever I have time to record, or whenever I want to play a fucking game, okay? So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys back in part 2. And take care.